Hi, it's Ali here and I hope you're well. So, are you where you want to be at this time in your life? Or do you feel that you're not? Do you feel at the age you are now that you should have a different job, a different relationship, different wealth? Do you feel that you should be in a completely different place than you are now? Well, if you do, you're not alone. So many people feel that actually it's not fair. They should be in a completely different place than they are now. They feel that their life is actually maybe a failure because maybe a relationship failed or they lost a job that they absolutely loved and now they're doing something they hated. Well, actually everyone's journey is completely different. And maybe your journey needed those knocks, those bumps, something to go wrong for you actually to do what you are destined to do later on in life. Maybe the fact that you're taking your time is because your experience and your wealth of knowledge, the time you get to where you need to be, is going to really help you. Life is not linear. It's not, we grow up, we become a young adult, we meet someone that we love, we get married, we have children, we have a job that's 9 till 5:30, and then at the end of it we retire and we live happily ever after. And things in between happen that are lovely. Life's not like that. It's ups and downs, it's bumps, it's experiences we don't really want to go through. But believe me, even the people that look like they sail through life, nothing ever happens to them, it's easy for them, they still have the same bumps and problems in their life, but they maybe just handle it differently. So don't look at other people and think life is not fair, I'm not where I should be, because so many people feel that way. But don't worry about that because there are things you can do. And the first thing that I would say to you is write out and think about exactly where you are now. Then look at what's right in your life. What do you love about your life? And then write down the things that aren't right, where you really want to be somewhere else, where you feel that you've actually played small and you should be so much further ahead than you are now. But don't worry about it if you aren't where you want to be. I mean, I love this analogy where there's a farmer that every morning drives to his field, gets into his truck with all of the food for the animals, goes along the dirt track and then back again every single day. And in the end, he could literally put his truck in drive and there were so many ruts in the ground that it would actually drive itself all the way to the field every single day. And one day he thought, I'm doing this all the time and it's just boring. I'm going to take a different route. And to start with, trying to get out of the rut was really, really difficult and took a lot of energy. And he'd only just got out of it by like 2 or 3 degrees and carried on driving and driving and driving. And in the end, he ended up in a different field. And I think that's about having change in our life. To start with, it's really difficult because we're in a routine. We're in a place that we know, even though we don't like it particularly, it's our life, it's what we know. So it's difficult to start with. And then it gets a little bit easier and easier and you only have to change very, very slightly. And over time, you will be in a completely different place. So going back to your list, the things that are right, do more of them because you love them. They're what makes your life good. But the things that aren't right, I'd like you to write out your top 3 things that you'd like to change. Whether that's your finances, your job, your relationship, your health, whatever it is, write them out. And then write some small goals that you could actually aim for and just take one of those goals and work with it. Don't overtax yourself. Don't make massive changes because this is where people go wrong. If you want to change drastically, your mind is literally screaming at you, go back to what you know, go back to what you know, and you will. Where if you do tiny little changes and do them daily, it's like the lobster effect, you'll gradually, I'm doing this differently. It's just easy now. Where if you make this massive change, it's so much harder. And do that for the 3 things that you want to change and keep on doing them. And then you'll find that your life will maybe go back onto track of where you want to be. Just remember, everyone's journey is different. Everyone's journey is going to take them a different amount of time to get to where they want to go to. And some people, it will take a lifetime. And actually, it's not the achieving of your goals and your dreams that make you happy. It's the journey towards them. So write out a plan, start working on them. It's not too late. Okay, it is December and you might have made this goal in January of this year or last year or the year before. But there's no better time than now to start making a change in your life. And you make these changes, you take these small steps every single day, and you will be in a completely different place in a few weeks, few months, and a few years. But remember, life is not linear. It's not a straight line. It's up and down, and everyone has struggles they have to go through. If you look at where you are, you concentrate on what you want, you will enjoy your journey and you will get in your life the things that you want, and you will be where you believe you should be. Anyway, I look forward to speaking to you all next week. Bye-bye.